Oh yeah.
This'll finish it.
Remember I said in the intro? He one of them, yeah. He's so weak, I don't remember his name. It's back with another crossover. This time we have Gojo versus Bleach. Is not what you think. And I'm gonna be 100. What I think is that a lot of Bleach characters will dog walk Gojo, bruh. And like, no disrespect to Gojo, bruh. He is one of the top sorcerers, in my opinion. The top sorcerer of all time in JJK. But Bleach characters are on a whole different level. Now, it's not everybody. Let me be real with you, because there are some members of like even the not captains, but like lieutenants of the courtyard squads that are kind of trash. All right. And I think he might be able to get one or two of them, a few of them. But we're going to have to find out what a-ronimations is talking about. Now, if y'all enjoy this, make sure to hit my boy with the goodness. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Lock that in by hitting the bell. That is the goodness. Hit them with it. And if y'all enjoy my reaction, please do the same for your boy. I would appreciate it. With that being said, let's get to it.
All I see is that
Chad? Unohana? Yeah, why he putting hands on everybody? Hold on.
Alright.
Wait, J. Cole playing.
Joining the Gauntlet in this video for the first time in this series will have the honored one himself, Satoru Gojo, going up against several Bleach characters, starting off slow and moving up with stronger and stronger characters that might pose more of a challenge to him.
Alright.
So spoilers beware for the JJK manga, since I'll be using the most recent version of him that fought Sukuna in Shinjuku. But that being said, let's get straight to boxing and see how far Gojo can make it
straight to boxing
first. And the first person on the chopping block, Hanetaru Yamada.
Oh yeah.
This'll finish it.
Remember I said in the intro? He one of them, yeah. He's so weak, I don't remember his name. And that's no disrespect to him or to people like that like him. But y'all know he weak too.
Hanetaru Yamada. This'll finish it. Next up, Gojo versus Chad. Gojo.
Hey, wait, hold on. For one, I like Chad. Chad got hands. I don't think that Chad really got anything in his bag that could do anything, especially against Infinity and Limitless and all that. But Ikaku, boy, don't play with my shaved friend here. Don't play with my he's shaved, not bald.
Versus Ikaku Madarame.
I know you ain't got him juggling him.
Alright, let's stop right here. Those types of low-level characters are the ones that I'm sure Gojo could defeat without even relying on his Limitless or his domain expansion. But once we get to the mid-tiers, this already becomes a problem for Gojo, since most of the characters are going to be moving way faster than him. Case in point, Gojo versus Gin Ichimaru. And it's here that red and blue pretty much become irrelevant, and the one thing that's going to help Gojo get the
I forgot Gin's abilities.
Attacks. Although I don't see Gojo being able to land attacks on Gin normally.
Is vice versa?
The opposite is also true, since Gin's Kamishimi no Yari doesn't have a way to penetrate the Limitless. And if he doesn't know about Gojo's domain, then there's definitely chances that he could get caught up in it.
Yeah.
And in any other circumstances, this would be a GG.
Here we go. Can you handle this?
I like the Mugen kind of feel, or the fighting game feel.
Extremely long-range fighter
that you got.
His sword can extend to 13 kilometers at ridiculous speeds, and Gojo's domain expansion cannot even hope to cover a range that wide. The biggest domain in JJK is Sukuna's, and his just stops at 200 meters. So Gin could still attack Gojo and stay clear from infinite range, even though his Zanpakuto wouldn't get through. So I think a draw is highly possible in this case. But what if Gojo fought against a stern Ritter? Mask the Masculine wouldn't be that much of a hard fight for him to win, since just like Gin,
not yet.
Damn.
He doesn't have a way
I love the sound effects.
to bypass Infinity. All his attacks are strictly physical, and his Volt standing also just improves his physical stats and gives him a nice speed boost. And as soon as Gojo figures out his gimmick with him and James, then it's pretty much over.
Yeah, which Gojo's smart enough too.
Hey yo, that was easy. Someone else gonna step up or what?
But the same cannot be said if he went against someone like Asnod, who wouldn't even need to inflict physical damage to hurt Gojo with his Tartar Force. Just one look at his Oli form is all it would take, and I see no reason why Gojo...
Honestly, just look, I mean, they look at her spirits all the time, so it's not that crazy to look at his form. Damn, he hard to look at.
Gojo wouldn't be affected by the fear. Would he be able to overcome it is another question though. But let's change things up and put him against the captain of the Gauntlet 13.
Unohana?
Gojo versus Retsu Unohana.
She walking him. She walking him.
Although her skills with the swords are absolutely elite, she also doesn't have anything that could help her get past the infinity. And I know I'm repeating myself here, but that's really all Gojo has going for him when it comes to dealing with these higher tier Bleach characters. One advantage she does have though is her insane healing capabilities.
Yeah.
That even puts the reverse curse technique to shame. Although it wasn't shown in the anime, she was able to heal Hiyori after Gin cut her completely in half. Which I'm sure would have been hella clutch in another fight, but anyways. Before Infinite Void comes into play,
yes, sir.
Unohana could dodge Gojo's attack with her speed and heal from them with no issue whatsoever if they do connect. But if he catches her in the domain, then that's where the real damage starts. And there's nothing she could do to stop it since her mind would be too busy processing an infinite amount of information instead of healing herself.
For that domain expansion, bro, it's the most cheatingest thing ever.
Not yet. There you go. Damn!
Only if he get domain expansion.
Gojo versus Ichibei Hiyosube. And unfortunately, this is where Gojo's luck runs out.
Absolutely.
Ouch, more pain.
Because these are characters with abilities so broken that it just doesn't even make sense. Ichibei's Ichimonji could just cut the power of Gojo's infinity in half. So instead of an infinity, it would be an infi. Or he could just outright erase its
ugly for that. Infi. But not like, but see, the thing, only problem with that kind of idealistically is cutting infinity in half. What is half of infinity? You don't know because it's half of infinity, so it's still infinity.
Name, and Gojo's barrier would lose all its power the moment Ichimonji splashes ink on it. And by that point, well, Ichibei has so many options to dispose of Gojo. He could change his name to something insignificant and crush him just like he did Yhwach.
Yeah.
Not to mention, he could also get absolutely crushed or severely weakened by the spiritual pressure of people like Kenpachi, Aizen, Yamamoto.
Oh, I didn't think we were doing spiritual pressure because Unohana's, I feel like she got enough spiritual pressure to crush him too.
Go himself. So against the higher tier characters, Gojo wouldn't stand a chance when it comes to speed, power, or really anything else. He might be the strongest in his verse, but that title means absolutely nothing when he tries to take on Bleach.
But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Did you think some fights would go differently? Or maybe you thought I just glazed too much? But at the end of the day, all these fights are purely hypothetical and I'm just having fun animating them. So let me know of other shows that you'd like to see in these gauntlets, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Hold on. A-ronimations. Hey, hold on. You gotta run this back. Alright? I don't know if you gotta grab Sukuna. I don't know if you wanna do Kashimo. I don't know, Yuji. But you gotta run it back, bro. Cause you can't bring up a Bleach like versus or a Bleach Gauntlet without the strongest Bleach character of all time. Alright? When you hear these words, you know it's about to get critical. Alright? Gonna grab it, right? And he gonna say, roar, Zari. I can't even get that. Roar, Zabimaru. How you not gonna include Renji? I'm sorry, bro. Hey, look, Renji is Yamcha. Give it to him, bro. He had to take a whooping from somebody in JJK. You should have definitely put Renji in here. Even though I know Renji is a little bit better later on in 1,000-Year Blood War. No matter what upgrade they gave that man, it's literally like Yamcha. Like if you took Yamcha from Dragon Ball and he saw Yamcha from like the Cell Saga, he would think that he's the strongest in the show. And if you took that Yamcha from the Cell Saga and put him on Namek, he clears everybody, even Frieza. right? But then if you put Yamcha in the Cell Saga, he one of the weakest. All I'm saying, bro, you got to throw Renji in there. I don't care. It's not even hate. I just need to see it, bro. I need to see what Renji gonna do. Or, a-ronimations. I want Renji to run a gauntlet. Yeah, let Renji run a gauntlet on another anime. Yeah, that's my suggestion to you. As a matter of fact, hold on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me finish this.
Let me know of other shows that you'd like to see in these gauntlets, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Is there anything at the end? Oh no, it's just a long black screen. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I need to see that. I need that for the culture, bruh. If y'all have enjoyed this, make sure to hit a-ronimations with the goodness. He be dropping these. He done had some interesting lead on been in it. Toji was taking on, I believe, Naruto. Toji and Lee faced up. And let's be real, Toji wasn't messing with Lee. He done had a lot of these crossovers, and now I want to see Renji in one, bro. That's what I want. If y'all enjoyed this, make sure to hit a-ronimations with the goodness. Like, comment, subscribe, share, lock that in by hitting the bell. That is the goodness. Hit them with it. And if y'all enjoyed my reaction, please do the same for your boy. This has been your boy Reggie Wolf. I am signing out. Peace.